Well, now, hear me out. Catworking versus networking. What is it and why is it even worth the comparison? Well, as you know, everyone is kind of obsessed with networking, going to conferences, meeting other people in your industry, expanding your network, sending LinkedIn messages, and presenting yourself way better than you actually are, just so that other people can think better of you than you actually are. You're the entrepreneur, the founder, the CEO, the president, the innovator of a company that's totally made up, man, totally made up. And you probably use one of those online name generators to come up with the name. But putting all of that aside, networking is incredibly transactional. Then this is kind of a rant on networking, because whenever I go to networking events or conferences or any type of events where people meet each other and talk about what they do, I feel so incredibly drained. And to put it simply, it's like everyone there is calculating how much they can benefit from you, how much they can take from you. So that's why you have to come up with a smart answer about what you do. So you can be like, oh, I'm in tech, I'm the founder, I'm the president, the greatest entrepreneur that ever lived, and I'm gonna totally change the world. So come on board and let's rock and roll. Listen now, I know this is the nature of networking and I'm totally fine with it, but it's just not for me. Catworking, on the other hand, is the thing that I found works best for me because I grew up with cats. I know everything there is to know about them. And I know that they won't present themselves in a certain way just so that they can take something from you. And no, they won't fake affection just so that they can get food from you. Trust me, if you have those beliefs about cats, they are inaccurate. They know that they will eventually get food from you. So believe me or not, that affection is actually quite real. They're authentic, man. They're authentic as fuck. That is the main reason why I'm full of energy whenever I'm catworking. Because I'm surrounded with true, authentic beings that live based on their values, and they don't care if you like them or not. They're not trying to sell you anything. They're not trying to recruit you for a pyramid scheme. They're simply not there to do any of those things that I feel like people are doing on the networking events. And being around cats has always been an incredibly pleasant experience. Even if they like to play and scratch and all of that, it's fine, it's playful, it's fun for every one of us. But being around people is almost always an incredibly unpleasant experience, especially at networking events. And listen, I know what you're gonna say. I can anticipate it right now. You're gonna be like, but Chris, that's just the way things are. And guess what? I totally agree with you. But if I have to choose one thing over the other, catworking is gonna be the choice for me any day of the week for sure. I'm just not used to playing the game humans play to get something from other humans. Until recently, I wasn't even aware there was a game in the first place. So not only I'm a noob, a total noob in networking, I wasn't even aware of the game in the first place, which makes me a level below a noob. It makes me something like an actual NPC, which stands for non-player character. Someone that's just there, exists, doesn't even know they are in a game. So in a way, if you made it to this point in the video, I just want to clarify that this is a cry for help. I don't know how to network. I don't know how to present myself in a better way. I don't know how to lie about all the achievements that I've done. The number one achievement is that I tried many projects and pretty much all of them flopped. All of them failed. None of those changed the world. I know none of those changed the world. But no one wants to hear that. They want to know that you're changing the world, even if you're not. So this is the reason why I kind of made this long video, just so that I can say I am the pro player, the top of the league when it comes to networking. Because catworking, when it comes to catworking, because catworking, unlike any other things, makes me feel appreciated for who I am, because I don't have to act, I don't have to brag, and most importantly, I don't have to make shit up just so the other person can put me on a higher priority list in their CRM, which also stands for Customer Relationship Management, which is a software where you mark everything about your client list, whether they are high paying, whether they are easy to work with, how much network they themselves have, so you can leverage your network and further benefit from that specific person. You calculate how much to invest in each person based on the outcome and the results they can provide for you. And now listen. This is all just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. And teach me, please teach me how to network. Otherwise, I'm just gonna continue to play the game that I'm already excellent at. And that's catworking.